Alright folks, good morning. Happy Thursday, July the 30th. As you can tell, I'm on the road. I left this morning about 7:45. I was going to leave earlier, but I can't check into a hotel till 3, and the main goal is to get to Nashville today before rush hour. And my ETA there right now is going to be like 1:30 Central Time. So I'm going to stop at Moonshine Harley-Davidson when I get there, which is right around the corner from my hotel, and do a check-in and things like that. But we are in Bristol, Tennessee, just crossed the state line, and we'll keep on rolling. All right, folks, we are in Nashville. Made it to Nashville about 1:45. This is my final stop for today because the way I had mapped out this trip was to kind of piece it together in days so that I can enjoy it and not just pound the miles every day. But we're at Moonshine Harley-Davidson. Inside there, you'll see in the pictures, I'm not going back in probably, but they have the RR, the $100 and some thousand motorcycle Harley come out with last year. And they got it sitting up on the lift out in the showroom area. I'm guessing the owner probably owns this thing. So we're gonna go over here next door into the Moonshine used and just look around. As you can see, they have quite the assortment of motorcycles here. That whole building is full in there. There's some people in there. I'm not going to video them right now. All of those down the left side appear all the way down to the back. There are a bunch of bikes here for service. I don't know how these guys ever keep up with service appointments, considering they have so many stacked up. They must have a very big service department. But that's that. It was just a quick check-in stop, do my mileage for the Let's Ride challenge. So if you haven't, if you're not participating in the Let's Ride, make sure you get registered. There's still time. You got to the end of October, I believe. So I'm gonna be checking in my miles on this long journey over the next 2 weeks. So let's go get in the hotel. We'll check you in a bit. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. July 31st, day 2 of my cross-country solo. I am about 100 miles outside of Memphis. I had to stop and get gas. Lucked out, found a gas station / McDonald's, so grabbed me a biscuit. That way I can roll through Memphis. I have one stop in Memphis. I will stop at Bumpus Harley-Davidson right before I get to the Arkansas state line. It's probably, I think, 15-20 minutes away, give or take, if I'm reading correctly. So, but I just saw an interesting video just a second ago by my friend Stefan, otherwise known for most of you as Hulk Slayer. It just said it's Friday, get out and ride. So get up, get your coffee, get you something to eat, get out and ride. We'll see you at Bumpus's. right, I am in Memphis, Tennessee at Bumpus Harley-Davidson. Apparently Bumpus owns like the whole state of Tennessee when it comes to most of the Harley-Davidson dealers, because I have seen nothing but Bumpuses from the time I got to Nashville to now. And I thought this was the one that I had been to last year that had the big water tower, but I'm mistaken. This is not the same one. So the cool thing is I get another poker chip. So beautiful dealer. Check it out. It's a pretty big place in here. They got a lot of old classic Harleys up in here. Got some Indians, Royal Enfields, got a Buell racing bike. Good stuff. You know, after riding all day long to get here, I'm about 70 miles from Eureka Springs, but we made it right here to the Peak Trail Scenic Byway. I'm out here all alone by myself, and I'm getting ready to take it from the southern entrance over to Eureka Springs Harley-Davidson. Let's go. Good evening from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Today's ride was about 640-ish miles, and I'm doing this with T on the phone. Check it out. She's not with me, but she's here on the phone, so that works. So we are at the Route 62. Yeah, she's in Alabama, Tuscaloosa. I am at the Route 62. Route 62. I always call them route. I don't know why lately I'm doing route. But I'm at the Route 62 Motor Resort. Adam Sandoval's campground in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It's my first time here to Arkansas, or to Eureka Springs, I should say. And yeah, it's a pretty cool place. It's very unique. I've never been here before. But there's the lighted up signs at Adam's campground. So we'll walk around for a minute and talk. But so the I took a longer route than originally scheduled. Was supposed to do 540 miles, But when I started the route, Google decided it was smarter than me and decided to do something different and take me to a faster route, which took me away from where I needed to be. The whole point of coming to Eureka Springs was to stay here, of course, for Adam, with Adam's campground, but because I wanted to ride the Pig Trail Scenic Byway. And you'll see pictures of that here in this video, and you'll see some videos leading up to Eureka Springs, Route 23 in Arkansas. And so it was a good ride. I mean, I don't know that I'd go out of my way to ride it again. I think I would get here to Eureka for the fastest route possible versus coming to Eureka and adding 100 miles to my day. At the end of the day, it was 640 miles. And it was a long day, and it was extremely hot. Temperatures this afternoon got up to 104 at one time. But typically stuck around 102. I'm not sure 2 degrees matters a whole hell of a lot, I'll be honest. But it got extremely hot, and I'm drinking fluids as fast as I can, getting Gatorade electrolytes everywhere I stop. And yeah, so and the gas down here, they get to 91 octane when you get to about right past the state line. You can't get 93, so my gas mileage goes from what normally is 265 miles on a tank of gas to 205 to 220. So I'm having to stop more, and I'm having to be careful about those stops because in Arkansas you can easily be in the middle of nowhere quickly. Cool, beautiful state, absolutely beautiful. There ain't nothing in here. I mean, you get to Eureka Springs, it's different. It's like a touristy destination. They have some bike weeks here. It's pretty cool. I think maybe one time I'll try to get back here for that. But otherwise, I've rode the Pig Trail once. I have no desire to ride it again. The first 10 or 15 miles coming from the south end was pretty good. Switchbacky, lots of twists and turns. But after that, there wasn't really nothing to write home about. It was nothing. And keep in mind, I'm spoiled because of where I live in Virginia. Between Virginia, West Virginia, and Tennessee, we have some of the best motorcycle roads on the East Coast. We can get lost, have views, twisty, curvy, switchbacks, you name it, left and right. Pig Trail's nice. This area, there's a lot of other roads down here that I think are better. I haven't been on them. I was looking at some maps today at dinner. I think it's worth exploring the next time I'm back in Arkansas. But the Pig Trail, one and done. It's okay, but I think there's a lot better routes here. So with that said, as you'll see, motorcycles are going up and down the road here, and quite a few bikes here. So with that said, I am going to bed. I wanted to get this video up on Friday night, but the Wi-Fi is not working too well in this mountain area, so I haven't been able to get even things uploaded to social media very well. So I'm going to be in OKC tomorrow. I'm going through Tulsa. I'm going to stop at Pig Trail Harley, and I'm stopping at, and when I get to OKC, I'm going to the Harley-Davidson World, I think it's called, or World of Harley dealer. But I'm going to make a detour in Tulsa. I'm going to stop at the Blue Whale for the 15 for whatever ride challenge Harley has. I get it mixed up with a 50 for 50. And then I'm going to stop there on Route 66 in Tulsa and go to some of the oddity, like the 23-foot statues and the Adams, the cowboy-cowgirl Adams, holding the Adams, and get some pictures of that and ride a little bit of Route 66. It is America's Mother Road, and this is the 100th anniversary of Route 66. So don't make excuses. It rained today. It was hot today. I geared up. I kept going. Don't make excuses. Get out and ride that motorcycle. That's what you buy it for. It's not supposed to sit in the garage. See you tomorrow.